Hello. Some of you might be new, so I'm going to explain a little bit about TCTSY. Some of you are very experienced and come here often, so this will be a gentle reminder. TCTSY typically follows a standard structure or rhythm. For Thursdays, we open the room at 4 and have it open from 4 to 4:15 with my camera off. At 4:15, we will start our practice. We'll do a brief explanation of TCTSY, then do our practice until 4:41. Then we take 3 minutes of rest, and then we can come back and close our practice together. TCTSY never requires movement. It is always optional. I will offer choices, I will offer shapes, but you can try any of the options I provide, or maybe you already know a specific movement, a specific speed, a specific shape you like to do for yourself. You can rest and not move at all. All choices are equal. None are better or worse than each other. None are good or bad. And you are the only person who knows what's right for you. And what's right might feel good, might not feel good. It's your body and what your body needs, and that changes moment by moment. So I will offer options, but please know you can always change it at any time. You could follow what I offer, or you can move in your own way. Okay. One way to begin the practice is maybe by taking notice of the space you're in now, noticing that you're here right now in this moment in your body. Maybe noticing how you feel physically or what emotions are coming up for you. Maybe for a 5 count with 5 breaths, we just take some time to connect to our physical, emotional, or space around us. Maybe starting with 5. Perhaps 4 more. Maybe 3 more. Could be at 2. And possibly 1 more. I will be practicing from the floor today, but you can do this standing or seated on the floor or seated on a piece of furniture, laying down, whatever feels right for your practice today. And you're always free to change your practice however you need throughout. If you are interested in some movement, maybe offer some movement with the head and neck, possibly looking up and down, or you can look from one side to the other over your shoulders, or maybe creating a half circle shape with your nose side to side. So maybe for 2 minutes, I will set the timer app so you will see the time count down. Some type of movement that can explore the head and neck. Next, some choices might include moving the shoulders and arms. One option could be to lift one hand up and down, and maybe exploring different angles that you could lift. How much you move is always up to you. There's no better or worse option. It's more about aligning with what feels right for your body. It's similarly with speed. If you feel like you want to pause in a particular shape or continue the movement, maybe pausing to explore that feeling or sensations there, or maybe exploring using both hands simultaneously. You could create a half circle movement as well. You could also match your breath with the movement if you'd like, just to take notice of what's happening with your breath and with your effort as you move. So maybe 2 minutes of movement to explore the shoulders and the arms. So, next options are for movement, maybe possibly exploring a forward lean. If you're seated on the floor, you could have your legs cross legged or straighten them out. I'm going to start with cross legs. You can lean forward toward the floor, slowly walking out. You can create a half circle shape again, walking to one side, then the other. You could pause on one side or continue the movement back and forth. You may notice sensations along your side body as you do this, or along your back body, your spine, your legs as well, or maybe you notice nothing at all. There's no right sensation to notice, it's just what's happening in your body for you in that moment. So maybe for 2 minutes, you can explore forward fold, seated forward fold with your legs crossed or out or alternating, whatever feels interesting for you to explore today. So maybe for 2 minutes. So the next movement could maybe be with your feet straight in front of you, seated, maybe exploring flexing and pointing your toes. This is an opportunity to stretch your feet or calves. You could also explore spreading your toes or walking yourself forward into a forward fold. You could also explore bending the knees if you'd like. You can keep your back straight or into a C shape or both. You can maybe notice how it feels to move around and what sensations are coming up for you. Maybe you feel the desire to lean in a little bit and be curious about what sensations would come with that. Or maybe you feel more of a desire to lean back. So you can explore moving the feet and leaning forward or back for 2 minutes. The next movement that I will show, and I will then set up to explain it. So maybe engaging the core, alternating side to side. You might notice your middle body, the muscles may tighten up for you to support the lowering of each leg. You could also keep one foot on the ground. You could either do it this way or keep one on the ground, alternating, lifting up. Really, it's up to you what pace feels right. Maybe you're going slow, you notice more, or you prefer to go at a faster speed. So maybe for 2 minutes, with some type of marching movement with the feet on your back. The next movement is similar on your back. I will demonstrate. You can also lift your legs straight or have one on the floor while you lift the other straight, or rotate between all three. So noticing the stretch along the leg as it pulls in, noticing where the stretch is happening for you, if it is happening. So some type of leg stretch or movement for the next 3 minutes. Sorry, 2 minutes. Okay, the next movement is again going to be on the back, and I will demonstrate again. So maybe tucking the knees in, exploring dropping them to one side. When we do a twisting movement, the arm that's extended, you can look in the direction of the extended arm or look straight ahead or in the opposite direction. You can also explore putting your arm in a kind of L shape or just try different positions and noticing how it might stretch that middle front body or stretch along the middle back body and the legs as well. If you want, you can also just rock them in that side to side or circular movement. Maybe as we come into a close, we're kind of winding down our practice. So we'll be closing soon, but we'll do this for 2 minutes. So now it's 4:41. This is our time designated for rest, and rest can mean whatever feels restful or beneficial or interesting for you. So we'll do this for 3 minutes, and at 4:44, we'll come back together if you would like to close this practice. I will set the timer for 3 minutes. So you might take notice again of how it feels in your room, how it feels to be here right now in your body, maybe how it feels physically, how it feels emotionally. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for choosing what's right for you and beneficial and interesting for you moment by moment. I'm so grateful to share this space with each of you. Thank you to Audrey for interpreting. Take care, everyone. Bye.